Okay, guys, welcome to this White Rose Maths PowerPoint presentation looking at negative numbers. So this is aimed at predominantly Key Stage 3 students, but it's also appropriate, okay, for GCSE foundation tier and even GCSE higher tier as well, okay, but it's aimed at predominantly for the foundation tier, okay, GCSE students, okay, or students, yeah, that are sitting the foundation tier, yeah, for the GCSE, okay, or CIE or SIA exam boards, okay, or any other international exam boards, okay, as well as AQA, edXR, and OCR, okay. Get ready, okay. White Rose Maths. This is the starter, guys. This is question number 1. What is the difference between 2 and 15? So the word difference is essentially like a subtraction. So it's going to be 15 take away 2. Okay, 15 take away 2 is 13. So the difference between 2 and 15 is 13. Okay, because 2 plus 13 is 15, and 15 take away 13 is 2. So the word difference, okay, think of it as the highest number or the biggest number or the largest number minus the smallest number, okay? Question number 2, what number is the arrow pointing to? So it's going up in 2, 4, 6, 8. So the arrow's pointing to the number 6, guys. Okay. Question number 3, what number is halfway between 2 and 20? So halfway. So I'm going to add the two numbers and then half it. Okay. So 2 plus 20 is 22. 22 divided by 2 is 11. Okay, so 11 is halfway between 2 and 20. Okay, so the answer is 11. Okay, White Rose Maths answers. Okay, 13, 6, 11. Let's learn. So today's lesson, negative numbers. Okay, so I've got the numbers here, guys. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, extending this number line, okay, I'm now going to have negatives. Okay, so I'm going to have negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8, and negative 10. Okay, so this is now going into what we call negative numbers. Okay, and going in this direction, okay, goes into the positives. Okay, so essentially, if the number's getting bigger, it's going in this direction. So if I'm adding, okay, it's going in this direction. If I'm subtracting, it's going in this direction. Okay, so this is there. Okay, so minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10. Okay, so fill in the gaps here. So minus 50, then it'll be minus 40. Okay, because it's going up in tens, okay, going this way, I mean, okay, minus 30, minus 20, minus 10, then it'll be 0, then it'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, okay? So that's how our number line works, okay? So we got the positives, okay, in this quadrant or this section here, and then we have the negative numbers, okay, in this section here, okay? So negative integers, positive integers, okay? And then we've got the number 0, okay? So if we look here, that'll be 30, 50, 0, negative 10, and negative 40, okay? White Rose answer. Okay, so filling in the gap now. Okay, so it goes up in fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, it will be negative 5, negative 10, negative 15, and negative 20. So the arrow is pointing to the number negative 10 or minus 10. Okay, the arrow is pointing to minus 10. Okay, so not minus 2. Okay, so that all of that is equal to 20. So each width, okay, because you have 4 little widths there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 20 divided by 4 gets me the 5, okay? So each jump goes up in 5s, okay? Hence how I got the 5 as my answer. Okay, -10. Okay, this one. So looking at the jumps, 1, 2, 3. So if I do 9 divided by 3, that'll be equal to 3. So it goes up in 3s. 3, 6, okay, 9, -3, -6, -9. So the arrow is pointing to -6 or -6, guys. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, this part here. What is the difference between 2 and 5? So going from 2 to 5. Okay, so the number of jumps I've got to do. 1, 2, 3. So the difference is equal to 3. Okay, it's 5 take away 2, which equals 3. Okay, so think of the word difference is how many jumps am I doing on my number line? Okay. So 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, okay, this one. What is the difference between -3 and -1? Okay, so -3 and -1. So number of jumps, 1, 2. So the answer will be 2, okay? It's 2 jumps, okay? For that one. Okay. It should be 2 actually, yeah, not -2, okay? Because essentially it's the biggest number, take away the smallest number, and if you do -1 minus -3 is -1 plus 3, which is 2, okay? So yeah, it should be 2, guys, and not -2, okay? The word difference has to always be positive, okay? There we go, okay, so they crossed it off there, and there is your correct answer, sorry. Okay. So this question, at 2 p.m. it is 5 degrees Celsius. At 2 a.m. it is 7 degrees colder. What is the temperature at 2 a.m.? So colder means, yeah, it is going to get smaller. So it's going to be 5 take away 7. Now 5 take away 7 takes us into negative numbers. So 5 take away 7 is -2. So the temperature at 2 a.m. is -2 degrees Celsius. Okay, and that makes sense. Okay, because it's got colder. So colder means, yeah, it's getting smaller. Okay, so I'm doing a subtraction. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, so pause, have a think. Okay. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -2, okay. So 5 take away 5 is 0, and then 0 take away 2 is -2, okay. So yeah, it is done it in like jumps here. Okay, so looking at this worded question, okay, Rosie and Eva are on a cruise holiday. Rosie is on the bottom of the deck, 5 meters below the sea. So yeah, so be very careful. So 5 meters below the sea. Eva is on her cabin's balcony, which is 23 meters above the sea. Okay, how far apart vertically are they? Okay, so think of it as a little bar here. So I've got 23, okay, meters, and then I've got -5, okay, because yeah, it's 5 meters below the sea. So think of this as at the sea level, okay, so that'll be 0 there. Okay, so I've got to work out the difference between 23 and -5, okay, so it'd be 23 take away -5, okay, so being very careful here. So I've got 23 plus 5 because the two negatives make a positive as a sign of my sum. Okay, 23 plus 5 is 28. So they are 28 meters vertically apart. Okay, so Eva and Rosie are 28 meters vertically apart, okay, on the ship. Okay, so think of that, yeah. So think of these little waves, yeah, as like the sea level. Okay, that'll be 0 there. Okay, so I've gone I've jumped there 5, and then I've jumped 18. Sorry, I've jumped 23, sorry, not 18, I apologise. Okay, 23 plus 5 is 28, okay? So, White Rose Maths answer, here we go, okay, so same idea. So you got the C line, okay, or sea level, I mean, okay, 28 meters apart, okay, apart. Okay, this question here, what number is halfway between 10 and 20? So halfway, so I'm going to add the two numbers and then divide it by 2. So 10 add 20 is equal to 30. 30 over 2, or 30 divided by 2, is equal to 15. Okay, so the number that is halfway between 10 and 20 is 15. Okay, and that's smack bang in the middle. Okay, so question mark. Okay, so the total distance there is 10. Okay, so halfway it'll be 5 on either side. So you would do 10 plus 5. Okay, so 5 jumps, you get 15. Or you do 20, take away 5, which is going to be 15. Okay, this next question, okay, what number is halfway between 8 and minus 4? So adding the numbers, negative 4 plus 8, so minus 4 plus 8, all divided by 2. Okay, so that will give me the number 4. So 4 over 2, which is equal to the number 2. Okay, 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So 2 is smack bang down in the middle. Okay, the White Rose Maths answer. Okay, so 4 there. Okay, and then 8 there. So the whole bar width is 12. Okay, 12 divided by 2 is 6. So it's split it into 2 subsections. Okay, or 2 sections. Okay, minus 4 plus 6. Okay, so 6 jumps goes to the number 2. Okay, so again, doing it on my number line very